Morning, Steve Reed in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Mixed trade, beans and soybean oil are higher while corn and wheat is lower. Yesterday's crop ratings, USDA estimates the corn at 65% good to excellent, with increases in Iowa, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, offset by declines in Illinois, Nebraska, North Dakota, and Ohio. Beans, 59% good to excellent, with Illinois and Iowa and Nebraska and Ohio down, while Louisiana, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Tennessee, and Wisconsin are up. 59% of the winter wheat is harvested versus 65 last year, and the crop spring wheat still rated 16% good to excellent versus 68 last year. The USDA did drop China soybean imports to 98 million tons. That means in July SEP, they're going to have a 21% reduction in imports from last year to meet those numbers. June soybean imports for China were 10.7 million tons. Season to date, it's almost 75 million tons, which is up 8% from a year ago. Soybean oil S&D, the U.S. dropped exports to 1775 from 1900. Next year's estimate 1450, the lowest in 16 years. They dropped biofuel demand 200 million pounds to 9,300, but still estimates next year at 12 billion pounds, or 46% of the total production. U.S. barley, sorghum, and oat stocks to usage ratio is record low. We did note that the World Board is still estimating Brazil corn exports for July SEP at 12 million tons. The World Board did drop NASS did drop the spring wheat crop 41% and 46% durum, but left the Canada crop at 31.5 million tons. A similar reduction in percent in Canada would put their crop at 21 million tons. The world aid exporters, wheat production down 3 million tons from last year, stocks down 5 million tons, and the stocks to usage ratio at 14-year low, with world wheat trade a record 204 million metric tons. We also noted that as far as the U.S., as far as the numbers are concerned, private groups still look for U.S. corn carryout for 2021 around 1 billion bushels versus USDA's 1082, and next year somewhere also around 1 billion bushels versus the government's 1432. Again, part of the key will be final yield and demand. For soybeans, most people are looking for a little bit lower than the soybean carryout World Board is using at 135. Next year, most are looking at a carryout beans 100 versus USDA's 155. Should be some shower activity around Iowa and eastern Midwest over the next 5 days. The 8 to 14 day is dry and warm across the northern Midwest and northern plains. Normal elsewhere. August will be kind of a key weather. Our guy feels that there will be some ridging again in Canada, the northern plains and the upper Midwest. The key will be the jet flow and whether or not it allows some of that dryness and heat into Iowa in August. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM Investor Services, and have a safe and profitable trading day. Behind me is a soybean field that I'm looking at as the spring. It's good condition, good color, has good rains, and good yield possibility.